Girl, Taraji Henson isn't gonna allow Keith Lee to get away with disrespecting her, and y'all won't believe she called him out and slammed him for disrespecting her while hosting the BET Awards. So while Taraji was hosting the BET Awards, she began a sketch involving her celebrating her peers in the audience. During the sketch, she gave people her flowers. While giving people their flowers, she mistook Jordan Howlett for Keith Lee. Realizing her mistake, she had a little banter with Keith, but y'all, Keith was pissed and he threw the flower on the ground. I'm not gonna lie, this year's BET Award would go down as one to remember, from Ice Spice and Latto performing their disses to each other's faces, to Tyla causing an outrage on social media after winning Best New Act over Sexy Red, and also Taraji P. Henson mistaking Jordan Howlett for Keith Lee. In case y'all missed it, Taraji P. Henson has been in the headlines for a few months, and it all started after she starred in the movie The Color Purple, which is actually billed to be one of the biggest movies of the year. However, in an interview that aired before the movie dropped, Taraji claimed that she was still being lowballed in the industry, even after years of proving herself in the industry. She even went as far as to claim that she almost turned down her role in The Color Purple move because of the extremely low pay that she was offered.
My income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? Then why am I doing this? If it's all just for me, what?
Well, rumors were going around that Oprah allegedly made calls for her to be blacklisted because her revelation made the movie lose so much money, but then celebrities like 50 Cent, Gabrielle Union, and Monique stood 10 toes behind her, and they publicly declared support for her during the Who thing. So Taraji returned to hosting the BET Awards ceremony for the third time in a row, and Taraji went viral on social media when one of her blunders became one of the most talked about topics of the award night. So this whole thing started during the show when Taraji did a bit where she gave people their flowers as a way of celebrating them. While doing this, she made her way to the front of the audience and there was some sort of mix-up. She handed Jordan the flower, which was originally meant for Keith. Halfway through her banter with Jordan, Jordan pointed to Keith, signaling Taraji that she had the whole thing mixed up. When she realized her mistake, she asked Jordan to give Keith the flowers that were accidentally given to him. And yeah, Taraji apologized and tried to make a joke out of it. The cameras were on Keith when the flower was handed over to him, so he decided to put up an act and pretend all was wrong. But immediately the cameras moved away from him. In a now deleted TikTok post, Keith posted a video of him throwing the flower on the floor and added a caption saying, "Our name would be known in every room when it's supposed to be how it's supposed to be with no confusion. God is amazing." The thing is, you don't decide how a person reacts when he feels disrespected. While Taraji apologized to Keith after realizing what she had done, Keith was still mad because the whole situation made it look like Keith was not famous, and yeah, he had every right to react like he did. The video of Keith dropping the flower caused a stir on the internet, and hours later, he posted this video on his TikTok page explaining his actions.
Last night was the BT Awards, and right now, it's something on my mind. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I want to start by saying I am not upset at Taraji P. Henson by any stretch of the imagination. And not only that, in my opinion, she smoked it last night. I don't think for one second Taraji had any ill will or any ill intentions behind the situation. The situation happened the way it did. It is what it is. I made a video last night where I had the rose that was given to me in my hand and I let it fall on the floor. The reason I did this had nothing to do with Taraji P. Henson. The reason I dropped it on the floor is that I wholeheartedly believe that wasn't my rose. That wasn't my rose. That wasn't my moment. It was given to me, but it wasn't mine. And I always say, I don't want nothing that ain't mine. I want what's meant for me, nothing less, nothing more. The entire segment on the production side felt extremely rushed. Not only did it feel rushed, it did not feel intentional, it did not feel purposeful. I'm forever thankful for every room that I'm in. I was more than thankful and more than grateful to just sit there and enjoy.
Hours after Keith posted the video on TikTok, Taraji took to her Instagram page and reacted to the video of Keith dropping the flower. She said, "Life really is too short for this behavior. He wasn't in his seat. They give celebrity assigned seats. Rehearsed all damn day to go hit my mark, and that young man wasn't in his seat, so he missed his moment. His ego is hurt. He will be fine. I cleaned it up at the end of the show. No love lost here. The whole thing didn't end there because a section of Taraji's fans were mad about Keith dropping the rose and posting it on his TikTok page when he could have reached out to Taraji after the show, telling her how disappointed her was in what she did. So this fan made Keith look stupid by intentionally misidentifying Keith. The fan spotted Keith with his entourage and started calling him DDG. He said, "I thought you were DDG."
Oh my God, I knew that was you, bro. DDG, bro. DDG, bro. DDG, bro. DDG, bro. DDG, bro. DDG.
I get your content.
DDG, bro.
I get your content.
I thought you were DDG, bro. I thought that was DDG, bro.
Being called DDG got Keith really mad that he had to be held off by his entourage, and looking at his reaction, he knew what was going on. But then sources close to Taraji revealed that Taraji slammed Keith and sent him strong words for disrespecting her. According to the source, Taraji claimed the video was super disrespectful to her, and Keith should channel his anger to the organizers of the award ceremony and not her, as the video disrespected her more than 2 decades of experience in Hollywood. News of Taraji P. Henson ripping into Keith Lee for disrespecting her at the BET Awards had fans talking, and they left reactions saying, Keith Lee explained his feelings so well, said he had no ill feelings toward Taraji and gave her her flowers. Why would she respond in such a nasty way? Keith, everyone knows who Taraji P. Henson is or has seen her face. Not everyone is going to know you because you are just an influencer, food critic who's only been out for 2 years. Taraji has been out for 30 years. Hope that helps. The entitlement is insane. She made a mistake. Taraji has been around a long time. Everybody doesn't know who the hell Keith Lee is and what he looks like. Lol, bro was in the wrong seat and she was going strictly off her script. Blame BT for bad production. So, do you think Taraji was right to slam Keith for disrespecting her, or do you think she could have explored other options? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.